Hi, this is Swati Wag again. As mentioned before, this time we are going to be searching in another database called Web of Science. And in Web of Science, we're going to MEDLINE, which is the journal subset of PubMed. That means it includes only journal articles. It does not include books or reports or conference papers or anything like in PubMed. Okay, so now here, just like before, we go to databases and we look under W for WOS, WOS, Web of Science. And here you will see one step that you need to do here is you have to select MEDLINE, and to do that you have to click on Web of Science Core Collection, and then I'm going to click on MEDLINE. That's the one I'm going to search. I don't want to search the others, right? And we know what our topic is, right? So we can look at our global warming or climate change. This is the one that we did. And then the next topic, we're going to say add a row, and it's going to be an and because we want those emerging infectious diseases, right? And then I'm going to say disease or diseases. So I'm going to put an asterisk there for truncation. And for emerging to infectious, I got it wrong. So I'm going to say infections, infectious. So I'm going to stop here and put the truncation. And that is fine. And then I'm going to say search. I get 727. This is a good one. Food safety is one of the other global issues in healthcare too. Human health present and future risks. We can look at these. And again, like before, I'm going to do, I want only 5 years worth. And then say refine. I get 335, right? Then right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my search statement, and I'm going to say I want global warming or climate change or extreme weather in the title field. That will make it more precise, and I'll see what I get. I get 121, still more, so I'm going to go back again and put the second emerging infection diseases in the title field too and see what happens. And I get 12. And these are all 5 years, okay? They are not 5 years, so I have to limit it to 5 years. So let's see. You can look at these and see if anything is relevant to you. Climate change and emerging infectious diseases. This is full text from publisher. And you see this number here, 213 citations. In PubMed, we saw that one article was cited by somebody else. So here, if I click on that, this one article that was written in 2001 has been cited 213 times because it is something that we are interested in. I'm going to look at who has cited that. And it tells me vegetables and fruits, systematic review and meta-analysis. That's a good one because meta-analysis is the one that tells you they have analyzed the whole and come with common thread throughout all those articles that they collected and analyzed. So this should be a good one. And see how it meets. This is one in the environment. Ethanol that's not the one. Fungal disease cluster in tropical terrestrial frogs predicted by low rainfall. That's another one because of global warming, right? So you can look at it, and then here I'm going to look at articles only. So I'm going to look at articles and say refine. I can look by review articles, editorial, early access, whatever, but I'm going to just look at, and then I'm going to say I want to look at under environmental sciences. I can say see all, and it gives me what the subject headings are for these. nothing comes up with what I had in mind, so I'm not going to limit it to any of that. So I'm going to go back and see, I did title here and I did a search. So I'm going to go back there. There are 12, and these are 213 is a lot to sift through, but you can look at it and see if something comes up. This is 1996. I don't want that. It's pretty old. Multiple, this seems like a relevant one. 4 citations, you can look at it. Huffman, 2018, Journal of Science, England. Yeah, this is Evolution and Action, Climate Change, Biodiversity, Dynamics, and Emerging Infectious Diseases. That's a good one too. So take a look and see. And here in this case, you can look at all of these and say, I want all of them. And then add to marked list. Okay. And then you go on the top here and look at the marked list. There are 12. And you can send them to yourself as an email. And you can also, if you copy and paste, you can put it as a bibliography too. That's the good part of it. Okay. So this is searching in Medline, and I think this might be easier than searching. And here also, if you look at one and look at the subject headings it's under, you can see more data fields and look at, sometimes it does not give you the mesh headings, but most of the time it should. This particular one doesn't. So the other option for you is to go back, use of this, and then go to PubMed and do a search in PubMed for this particular one. And then it will give you the mesh headings, and you can go back and search using the mesh headings. That's another way of doing it. But if you have any questions, I don't want to elaborate more and then confuse you more. If you have more questions, just contact me, 847-312-4845. Thank you.